Right, with the Nutrien sales this weekend, 12 o'clock here at Bathurst on the Sunday, the sale starts. Go to nutrientstandardbred.com.au. Great to catch up with Robbie Morris. Hopefully I said that one right, nutrientstandardbred.com.au. The big man got it wrong the other day and now he's got me second guessing myself, but hello mate.
Hey mate, how are you? Well?
Very, very well. Great sale. Always manages to leave really nice horses. There's plenty of diamonds in the rough if you like, but plenty of opportunity for people to be able to purchase really nice horses from this sale on the weekend.
Yeah, definitely. I think Bathurst actually holds its own with any of the sales, and I think the most important thing is it's really good value for money. So you don't have to sort of come here with some of the checkbooks that get thrown around at the bigger sales, and you know, there's great vendors and they prepare them really well, and obviously Nutrien's doing a super job getting these nice qualities, plenty of quality stock in that sale. So I advise anyone, if you've missed out or you've been outbidded, I'd say get to Bathurst because it's great value for money. And
get here and have a good look around at them. Mate, I want to touch base over the Gold Tiara. Bird Song, super impressive, 55-2. Looked like it was free bowling up the straight. Huntsville, that sunbeat somewhere line, and it had a bit of sunbeat somewhere about it, striding up the straight. Lovely filly, looks to have a nice future. Looked a lovely filly.
Yeah, she does. She's you know, she's been perfect. Obviously 3 for 3, and you know, the whole team's done a really good job, sort of taking their time with her, and she's, you know, racing really good. And obviously we just need her hopefully for a good draw and no bad luck. And yeah, look, there's a couple of nice fillies though in the other heats too. So you know, it's a Tiara, so it's not going to be easy. So yeah, she seems to have pulled that well, and she done it well within herself. So we're really happy.
Looked to have a little bit of a head of steam, if you like, a couple of times. Is that fair? Like that she was a bit strong through the race in sections?
Yeah, look, she's probably learning. You know, obviously she's at such an embryo stage of the lifestyle now. So she's had a few runs and she knows she's starting to figure it all out now. She's starting to know what it's all about. So, you know, that's a good thing. You know, it has your pros and cons. She's ready to zip up whenever you want her. She's right there in your hands. So, yeah, look, she's not getting too silly at this stage. I'm quite comfortable where she is. Wherever she'll lob, she'll settle. And her manners have been perfect, but she's just starting to work out what it's about now.
Good series, isn't it? I mean, I was looking at the heats, and there was a couple of heats that looked like they was a bit slower on paper, but when you actually watch those races, there was a few reasons. I think Mick Stanley's horse was just airborne and absolutely sensational as well. Early 2-year-olds, the boys are about to start stepping out now, but early 2-year-old racing for the fillies, that was just exciting racing the other night.
Oh, it's great. You know, obviously Bathurst is sort of definitely on the earlier side now, so it's great for them ones that get up and run, but obviously when you've got them ones that get up and run, sometimes they can do a few little things wrong. But yeah, I thought there was a lot of fillies that stood out for me on Wednesday night. They all sort of raced great, and obviously Stan's filly was great, and then the two winners Will drove, they were really impressive as well. So I think going forward, and Anthony Frisbee's filly, I thought her run was terrific in the race chasing Luke's horse the other day at Menangle, and she come out in Franklin form again. So, you know, I think all the winners were very impressive in their own right, and they had their own challenges and hurdles. So draws are everything in this day and age. So see what happens.
Give a big shout out to Phoebe Betts too, because I looked at that horse's form after seeing it, ran second, and she got it to do everything right. She looked after it, run second. The Will was never going to beat Will, and looked after it and qualified horse, and I'm sure that's a big thrill for her as well. And I think that's the horsemanship that I saw the overnight, I think, is outstanding. There were some horses that were badly behaved. But geez, there were some horses that were well driven, well looked after by their you know, the people looking after them as well.
100%. You know, obviously I can only talk for our team, but I know everyone does it. You know, you spend hours and hours and hours preparing these babies and wanting them to do things right, and you know, obviously owners are purchasing them, and you want to come here and do everything right. And you know, it's a juggling act, because owners want speed and they want winners, and you need them to do it all right at the same time. So it becomes a juggling act. You'll run out of horse before you run out of races, so you do have to be careful with it. But you know, I think it's a credit to all the trainers in this day and age that they're so good with their babies. And I know Kerry and the whole team at home, they put a lot of, you know, Kerry's big on their structure and their routine and trying to keep it all in check. And yeah, so far this year it's all worked out pretty good.
Just quickly, you had no joy. The Yabby Farms Gold Coronet for the trotters though. Increased prize money. I think I was here 2 years ago. There was 3 horses went around. It was the last race. It was cold. It was wet. It was a miserable sort of night for people. Better fields today. It will only grow. I think it's only been announced probably 3-4 months ago what it was going to. So next year people have got more time to go for it. It's exciting just seeing the 2 trotters that stepped out and won today. It's pretty exciting for trotting here in Bathurst, and I know you're keen on the trotters as well.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously trotters, they can break your heart pretty quick, but they have today. yeah, Pat's a massive supporter of the Trotters, and it's great to get behind it. And I was only having some lunch the other day. The numbers for the 2-year-olds now for next year's series are huge. So yeah, no, it's great. And obviously Yabby Dam Farm and Pat, they're massive supporters of Trotters, and we're lucky enough to have his filly here today. She probably made a little mistake early at the start, but probably just needs a little bit more time, and we're well aware of that. But I think it's great for the Trotters, and it gives them something. Now, the Trotters get a little bit hampered because they've got such a small window throughout the year to earn money. So if we can create, obviously this race is a good target now, and it fits in with the 3-year-old Foundation Trot Series down at Menangle. So they're getting a few options about them now, which makes them viable.
And then go Nutrient on May 30th. 100%. So you've got that as well going through there. Pat's horse looked like it was a lovely trotter in its action when it went past, but you've got to be able to trot away from the mobile. It's all good and well to be 200 metres behind him and have a nice action, but it does look like it's got nice action. On the Trotters, we've got the sale here on Sunday. Starts at 12 o'clock, but don't forget Melbourne, 10th to 12th. Half the draft is Trotters. We said how good Sydney was. I think this is the best collection of Trotters aligned. I do know all Yabby Dam Farm horses are paid up for this race series, and I'm 90% sure all the Aldebaran Park Trotters are. Plus there'll be others, but they're 2 farms that I definitely deal directly with. So anyone in New South Wales, have a look. If you can't get there, you can go online, but have a look and get down there. It's pretty important. And there is some cracking horses, I can say that.
Yeah, obviously that Melbourne sale's littered with well-bred Trotters, and I think if anyone wants to get a trotter, the way they're bred now, and obviously all the size that are coming out now, every trotter you look at these days, you don't need to buy a dear one either. You can go there and buy one for 6 or 8, and there's every chance it'll be as good as the one that they've paid 150 for. There's no rules. They're all well bred and they're all well educated and well prepared for the sale. So yeah, looking forward to get down there on that Sunday and going through them.
Robbie, thank you. As always, mate, you should be on a retainer from Bardo. If Bardo's watching this, we'll have to make sure he gets on a retainer. You need a new haircut, but we won't worry about that. The hat's going to stay on it.
I won't need a haircut for much longer.
Good luck. It's funny, we've got the great man on the other side of us, B. Setri, but good luck with Birdsong. I'm sure it'll be a great little win for them too back here at Bathurst as well. So good luck. Hopefully you get a good draw, mate, and good luck on that Saturday night.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.